good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Fouled off. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Next for the Mets, Mitch Haniger. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Wong for one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play. Now in the box, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Tommy Edman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in two count, and the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Reyes is right there, one down. So the base is empty here with one away, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First offering on its way. No balls and one strike. One out, nobody on. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. But he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. Taylor, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Two out with the man at first. Heading out towards shallow right. Haniger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. Here's Robbie Cano now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are two on to start the inning now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Pickoff move to second. He'll dive, but he's back. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground. And that is off the first base bag. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting it, the third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0. Weakly hit to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Brian Reynolds. And they'll need him to get something going here.
the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Into the box now, Kevin Newman, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Newman is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Now at the plate, Jairo Munoz. And he takes ball one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 home is taken for strike two.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's...
Oh, hold on. What a stop. In time. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Alonso in foul ground. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Victor Reyes.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Chance here for the second baseman Wong. He's got it, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding into the box, Colton Wong. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up. Coming in is Dahl, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. At the plate, Tommy Edman standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So one got in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. No ball. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Ready now, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger as we begin the top of the 4th.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fastball just inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Taylor. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The center fielder, number 10.
Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Newman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jairo Munoz. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And the tying run is in to score from third. Man at second here with 2 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
3-0 to him now. Ready with the 3-0. Liner toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. Colton Wong will stand in as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Now the pitch.
Wilson Ramos.
A bouncer up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another chance? David Dahl. He reached on a single in his first try. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
1-1 the count. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
The batter, the third baseman, J.D.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Pollock is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now at the plate, Victor Reyes hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
The 0-1.
Ball at inside.
Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. in now, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. And this one's too far inside, ball two. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Tommy.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McNeil is calling for it. 1 out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Chris Taylor. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Haniger in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner in there for a base hit. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Pollock. He can't get there as it falls in.
Up next to the net, the right fielder.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hits are even at 7 apiece. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play. So here's Pete Alonso. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Alonso.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Now back.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Reynolds is there. 2 gone. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Count is 1-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Bottom of the 6th inning now, so stepping in, Brian Reynolds. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Newman. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, third baseman, Munoz.
Matt Carpenter will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Gesellman. Primarily attacks hitters with a sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground, and when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Yadier Molina is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
2 balls and a strike to Molina. The set and the 2-1. Popped up. Alonso moving to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. New inning set to get underway. Next up from New York, David Dahl. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So now to the plate, J.D. Davis.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Taylor is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Victor Reyes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Pollock comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 1-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting. Right fielder. Mid.
John Gant trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Right side hit hard. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fouled off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
No, inside.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
Up next to the bat.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as this. Here's Colton Wong now. 1 for 2. He singled and grounded out so far.
Second baseman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Reyes patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tommy Edman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Runner at first following the error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away. Fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Look out, 1-1. That's ball 2.
High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Henniger. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-3 contest. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Betances is ready. Here's the 1-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First delivery to him on the way. Soft liner to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Now batting,
David Dahl to the plate now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3-for-3 thus far. Line drive to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Ramos isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 7-3 ball game.
now batting, the third baseman.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. He swings and grounds it to short, right to him. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. Into the box now, Victor Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Tyler Webb takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 30.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball well outside. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play. At the plate, Jeff McNeil. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Here's a pop-up now. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. Striding in, Brian Reynolds. He singled earlier, making him 1-for-2 to this point.
Brian Reynolds.
First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out. In now, Kevin Newman. Last time through was a base hit.
Newman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. One out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Now batting, Pete Alonso. From the stretch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The designated hitter.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Edman shading to his right, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now back.
Stepping into the box, Colton Wong. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, and he...
Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Edman. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Haniger is there, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Oh, and he misses it. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in the outfielder, A.J. Pollock. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's got it, and the Mets